Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another brand new Division video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about my updated top 5 PvP gear sets for the Division in patch 1.6.1 or quality update 1.6.1, whatever you guys want to call it. But actually, this top 5 is completely different than the top 5 that I had previously for just good old update 1.6. So, obviously, it's going to be in my personal preference, so if you guys have a different one, I'd like to see what you guys have for your top 5, but once again, like I always say in my other videos, this is my opinion. It's based on my opinion on what gear sets I've used a lot and what I've had a lot of experience with, so just keep that in mind that if you guys have used different gear sets more, then your guys' top 5 might be a little bit different as mine. So, hopefully you guys do enjoy this video. If you guys do enjoy it, make sure you guys drop a like on it. If we go for 30 likes in this video, that'd be awesome. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new as well. We are super close to 3,400 subscribers, as well as comment down below your guys' top 5 for the PvP gear sets as well. I'd like to see if your guys are similar or different as well. So, yeah, let's get right in the video. So, coming in at number 5, it is actually going to be Predator's Mark. Now, the reason why I'm putting Predator's Mark at number 5 is because it's a generally easy gear set to put together. You don't really have to get too much concoctions or experiment with a lot. You can basically use anything you really want to with Predator's Mark. As well as there's a lot of different variations that you can use with Predator's Mark as well. Maybe exploring with the 3-piece instead of using the 4-piece like I do. I don't really see there a point to be using the 4-piece. I always use 3-piece usually, but based on what kind of player you guys are and if you guys are a rushy player or sort of a little bit slower player, Predator's Mark can work for just about any type of player in this game, to be completely honest with you guys. So, coming in at number 4, this one might be a little bit different for you guys, but I actually put Striker at number 4. I know a lot of people have been experimenting, especially myself, with Striker with my MDR and shotguns and a lot of different stuff, but the reason why I put Striker at number 4 ahead of Predator's Mark is just strictly because this could be a more straight up DPS build compared to something like Predator's Mark, just straight up damage wise. But the only downside to Striker is that you have to be extremely accurate with your weapon, maybe not shooting as much as you might be firing down bullets like you would be when you're using Predator's Mark or maybe any other gear set in the game. So that's the reason why this is at number 4 instead of maybe switch around with Predator's Mark. I guess it could be either or, but like I said, it's based upon my preference, and these are PvP, so they're going to be gearing towards more damage, obviously. So, coming in at number 3, I know this is going to be a little bit controversial. This could probably be at number 1 or number 2. These next 3 could probably be switched around just in any order, to be completely honest with you guys. But number 3 is going to be Technician's Authority. But the reason why I put Technician's Authority at number 3 is obviously I'm not really a skill power user. I just really don't see the fun in it, to be completely honest. I like having as much gunfights as I possibly can, engagements with guns and weapons in this game, rather than just maybe shooting someone with a sticky or killing them with some form of a turn or a skill of some sort. I'm just really not down for that, and I really don't think it's fun or takes really much skill, to be honest. So that's really the reason why I put that at number 3. Obviously, I mean, to be completely honest with you guys, it could be number 2 or number 1 easily, but like I said, they're based upon my personal preference and how much I've used the gear sets and whatnot. So once again, Technician's Authority is number 3. Number 2 is going to be Deadeye. I know, honestly, most people would probably put Deadeye at number 1 just because most people say it's really, really overpowered. I've put together a pretty decent M700 Deadeye build before with just straight up like critical hit and headshot damage and whatnot. And I've had quite a bit of fun with it, just one-dinking people in the head in the last stand. But it sort of irks me because, not the fact that it's overpowered, that I just really don't like playing slow with Deadeye. You kind of have to sit back and be on an elevated stance compared to maybe what you might be using something like Technician's Authority or Striker, Predator's Mark. So that's the reason why I'm just a little bit faster of a player, and Deadeye is sort of made for slower players, maybe sitting back and playing a little bit slower than usual. And then coming in at number 1, the reason why I'm putting this at number 1 is because of my Urban MDR and how much fun, how many different builds I've been creating, how many concoctions I've been coming up with this build, and my weapons, and that's going to be Sentry's Call. Obviously, Sentry's Call might be a little bit controversial. You can put it at number 5, you can put it at number 1, you can put it at 3, 2, or 1. It doesn't really matter, but for me personally, I think this is like my best builds I've ever created in this game until this point in time for this game, or update, whatever you want to say. But Sentry's Call is definitely my number 1, specifically because of my Urban MDR. I'm still looking for a better one at this current moment in time, but Sentry's Call is really, really good for me personally right now, and I've been having a shit ton of fun with Sentry's Call, especially with my Urban MDR. And that's basically what most people are using it for. So that's my top 5. Also, I want to throw a honorable mention, Alpha Bridge. I know Alpha Bridge isn't as good as it used to be, but if you get the right talents and you get the right weapons, you can still make a pretty decent SMG build with Alpha Bridge or an assault rifle build with Alpha Bridge. So that's the reason why I wanted to throw that honorable mention down there as well. But yeah, guys, I want to see your guys' top 5 if you guys agree with me or if you guys do not agree with me. Obviously, it might be a little bit different for you guys, like I said, because some of these gear sets I've used a lot more than other, or just straight up I don't really enjoy some of these gear sets compared to maybe some of the other ones, which is the reason why they might be a little bit different than your guys. But like I said, I want to see your guys' top 5 in the comments down below, which you guys have, maybe if it's similar or if it's different. Other than that, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you guys did, make sure you guys drop a like on it. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. We are on the road to 4K subscribers. Thank you guys so much for the support and watching. I'll see you guys in the live stream later today. Peace out.